Hey everyone, make sure to listen to the Fairly Odd Asian podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, babe. Fuck yeah.
All right, we're back. Smells like pee on this couch.
Not because of us peeing on it.
Not because of us peeing on it.
Because of our cats.
We have a new, well, first of all, welcome back, everyone. It's another edition of the Fairly Odd Asians. It's episode 104.
Good job.
God damn. And it is Monday, November 15th, payday.
For me too.
Sick.
Get that money.
Everyone, if you're watching the video podcast, you can see this beautiful sign behind Megan and I. This video podcast is a lot more work than just a regular podcast.
Well, yeah, because there's double the amount of editing to do, which I greatly appreciate your efforts.
So hear me out here. I think that you should do all the grocery shopping. That could be our compromise. Since I'm doing all the video work and the audio work, you should scoot over a little bit. Can we still see the sign? I just don't want to block our beautiful artwork here.
Excuse you. I raked and blew the leaves yesterday.
Sure did.
It was me and all the men of the neighborhood outside trying to rake the leaves before the first snowfall.
Yeah.
And I was just ferociously...
Well, what was I doing? I was providing food for our family.
Yeah, and I told you that I don't see a dime of that dollar because that dollar goes to your purchases, like your clothes,
Bullshit.
Your shoes.
No, that goes to our food fund.
But I pay half the groceries, so it's technically...
I'm not talking about groceries. I'm talking about like all the meals that we...
Hey, I pay for meals too.
Bullshit.
I do. And now we have this wonderful shared credit card.
Sometimes
so
you pay for them.
we can...
Not all the time, though.
Well, I don't think that's completely fair because I do a lot of house things and I clean a lot of the house and...
Okay, I helped you clean today.
Yeah, today.
Okay. Fuck off. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's another edition of the Fairly Odd Asians. I'm okay if our audio levels are a little lower, just because I can boost those in post, and I just don't want to blow out the audio. So
that sounds good.
You might sound
you
a little
forgot to
quieter,
grab your.
Oh yeah, shit. So hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah. So as I was saying, Aaron's money, a lot of it goes to his purchases. He has an obsession for shoes, and he recently got a form of birth control in shoes that he just...
I wouldn't go that far. It's not birth control. What are you talking about?
Looking at them makes me want to die.
If you're watching the video podcast here, you can take a look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So these are my new Choco clogs. Shout out Choco. If you want to sponsor the podcast, I've had my original pair of Chacos, the Z sandal, for... Boy, how long have I had them? I think like 6 or 7 years.
Again, another natural form of birth control.
No, those things are amazing. Chacos.
I don't even think they're that comfortable.
What are you talking about?
They're so hard.
Well, they're okay. They are super comfortable when you break them in and they fit your foot. Right. They're like Birks. Like Birks are not super comfortable, but they have like great support. So
I suppose
I'm sweating. Are you hot?
No.
I'm so hot. Oh my God.
You're going through menopause?
I might be. Hell, that'd be crazy. But yeah.
And impossible.
These bad boys, shout out Chacos. These things are great because they have the bottom of a Chaco. You even said it yourself that they're pretty comfortable.
They're comfortable,
yeah,
but just like
you.
Visually, they are horrendous.
Okay. Here's how I see myself wearing them. Going to Alchemy and coming back. I just need like a slide-on shoe that I can slide on and off quick. and especially in the winter, because in the summer I just wear my Birks, but in the winter, it's gonna be cold.
Well, this
and
will be
I
good because
I need something to cover up my little toesies. So
this will be good because now any woman who thinks you're attractive and lays eyes on you will be scared away because of your clogs.
I mean, maybe should I wear these in Arizona? Should I bring them to Arizona?
I mean, it would fit the vibe, I think.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to.
What?
I didn't even think about that. Next week our podcast is gonna have to be on the road, or we could
God.
pre-record.
I think we should pre-record because I think that's going to be a hassle and a half to bring all of this nonsense with us.
We might need to pre-record, but whatever. All right. So yeah, I love my Choco slides. So Choco's, please sponsor the podcast.
I mean,
I think we'd be a great sponsor for you.
I will
for
you.
Not sponsor. You'd be a great sponsor for us. We fit your brand really well. We're so granola.
We were talking though about how those kind of clogs for females, little young I can't talk, for girls back in the day, specifically me in middle school, all my friends, we wore those to football games, we wore them out and about. But you and I had talked about the ridiculousness
Of your Catholic school?
Yes, of my Catholic school, because
Cabrini weenies?
those kind of clogs were all the rage, but I was not allowed to wear them during school hours because you could not have any shoes or wear any shoes that didn't have a back or that
Why
were...
is your Achilles tendon just too sexual? Is that what it is? Or what? Why could you not wear those?
Looking back and knowing what I know about insurance and
Insurance?
well,
What does that have to do with anything?
okay.
Insurance?
They had said it was about like kids' safety, and if you had open-toe shoes or shoes without backs, like it's more risk for them to like hurt themselves.
Like on the playground?
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that. Okay, yeah.
But
that reasoning makes sense.
That reasoning makes sense. But then when they came at us and said, you can't wear shorts.
Hands blocking our beautiful sign.
I'm sorry. But then when they came at us and said, you can't wear shorts that are more than 5 inches above the knee, or skirts or dresses, or we could not wear
fingertips, ladies.
Yep.
Did you have that rule back in the day?
And that technically I think fell at the 5-inch marker for most.
Where your finger? Yeah, maybe
people, unless you had like really long arms.
Boy, that's tough. You have to wear some basketball shorts if you're like Mike Wazowski. He has long arms. Get it? Short, stubby body, long arms.
That was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we also couldn't wear makeup in middle school.
Who makes up these fucking rules?
The principal.
The priest?
Honestly, yeah. The priest, actually, there was a really good priest at our Catholic school up until about when I was in 6th grade.
Okay, so let's dive deeper into that. By good, do you mean... Do I want to go here?
I don't know where you're going.
By good, do you mean a priest that kept his hands to himself? Is that what you mean by that?
Possibly, but I just meant a priest that wasn't like super radical conservative, far right, like mixed politics into religion.
Yeah.
And was actually a very nice guy.
I had I think I talked about this before on the podcast. I think it was mentioned, but I had a baseball coach in 7th grade.
I'm scared.
Who left teaching to become a priest. Shout out Coach Ness, if you're out there watching this podcast.
I doubt he is. He's probably like trying to bless this podcast to cast the demons away.
Yeah.
Well, didn't your mom leave teaching to become...
Not a priest.
Well, obviously not a priest.
My mother was not a priest.
No, not a priest, but she left to become a minister, didn't she?
Yeah. She taught for like, I think 3 years or 2 years or something like that. And
Did she ever talk about why she left teaching? Like what the whole spiel was? Or was it just like, yep, this is something I did?
Not really. I don't really know. I know my dad knows probably.
Well,
when we interview him, we'll ask him. We are definitely going to interview my dad. Over Christmas, when we go up, we should definitely like interview everyone.
That would be funny. We should have
be
Brylan on
podcast. Too. Yeah, Brylan. Yeah, that'd be...
She can make some baby
noises.
That'd be riveting.
That'd be riveting for the podcast audience. All right. So, do you want to talk about the washing machine?
So, Aaron, as Will has experienced recently with the Boluto's pizza incident. Aaron
all right.
really likes...
That wasn't competitive, though.
Kind of. You in the car were like, I am right. I know I'm right.
Well, I was right.
No, you admitted you were wrong.
I was right.
But Aaron has a hard time admitting when he's wrong. And we have a very rickety washing machine in the basement that is super old. It's not balanced properly. So when you wash clothes, towels, whatever, it shakes all over the place. And so I had a couple towels in there and a floor mat thing. And
sorry, I'm just taking like some promo for our Instagram here.
oh, wonderful. So great. And so when it was washing, it was shaking everywhere this afternoon. And Aaron yells down to the basement from the bathroom and goes, you need to make sure it's not shaking.
Okay, so here's the... So I was pooping in the bathroom and our bathroom is almost directly above the laundry room. So I can hear it go, the machine. So we have a top loading machine. So it spins around, and when it spins, if it's uneven weight, it'll shake the fuck out of the washing machine, and our washing machine just dances all over the place. And the reason why is because our floor is very sloped.
Yes.
There's like not really flat surfaces in that room, which I don't know why they made that the washing machine room.
But you had come down and mansplained to me that you're like, oh, you just need to get you just need to get it on the right level and the perfect balance. It's
You actually do,
There's
yeah.
a perfect balance. And if you move the clothes and stuff around so that they're all distributed
Is that how I
properly, yeah.
Is that how I sound? I sound like this. Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, fine. Like I'm gonna watch it and see if it shakes on the next cycle.
Yeah.
And then you were like, fine, me too. And we stood there, arms crossed, staring.
I was in my towel because I was about to shower.
And then we stood there for about a couple minutes. And what was the outcome?
It shook still.
So
I'm an honest man.
I would like for you
You
to
were
tell
right.
the listeners
Megan was right and I was wrong.
that
How does that feel?
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Bullshit. Oh, fuck you. It is not the first time you've heard that. Don't give me that.
It might be the second. You're right.
Oh my God, you're so dumb. All right. But yeah, I was wrong. I don't know. If you have a solution to leveling floors, concrete floors,
That's
because
not
like
super expensive.
otherwise we would like need to build a platform, I feel like. I don't have the engineering skills to build a platform.
I truly feel like,
I think we just need to burn the house down and then restart.
yeah, let's burn our house down that we've just invested thousands of dollars in.
I'm just kidding, kind of.
And then we'll just live in our cars.
Hey,
We could be nomads.
We could be like YouTubers then. Take this podcast on the road. Get lots of sponsors
That
like
actually
Chacos.
could be fun. Like,
I think, okay, here's an idea. This just popped into my head.
oh God.
I think, so the podcast I listen to religiously, part of my take, they do a thing called Grit Week where they basically, it's like a week, it's like the week of training camp of football, and they go on like, they used to like drive in this van or whatever. They stayed in hotels and shit, but they go like interview a bunch of people like in the NFL organization. So like head coaches, players. So I think, hear me out, we should do a road trip where we go and like plan out. It could just be like Midwest first, but like we rent a RV bus and then we go podcast on the road with people. That would be really fun. Like we go down to like La Crosse and see Molly, and then go to like Chicago, Aaron, Sergio, and then come back up, go to West Bend and interview your mom and dad, and then like make a big loop. That'd be really fun.
That would be fun.
That'd be wild.
But we have
Then we could get we could get this beautiful handmade sign design wrapped around the outside of the RV, and get a presenting sponsor, and then make some great fire content. It's got legs. Once we hit like, we're at like kind of like the million subscriber count right now. Once we hit like the 5-10 million, I think that would be fine. That'd be a great idea.
You know, more often than not lately, I have been having thoughts of like, I just really want this podcast to take off and this be like our full-time job. And
that will take a lot more effort out of you, as well as, you're going to have to put in some effort for this then too. Yes. Heard it here. No, we are not even close to that.
Well, I'm just saying I would love.
We are so far away from
I think that we need to spread
happening
out more and like do more TikTok videos and start to like build people that way so we can draw them into. Like
start posting our great conversations on TikTok, because sometimes you see like viral podcast things where people are talking about like funny or interesting things, or they're telling stories. Mm-hmm. I just need to start editing, apparently.
Or we just need to take more silly videos like we did of Ziggy that one time in the pan and
well, go viral I think we probably shouldn't just do cat content though. Without that account kind of became our cat content account.
Will would really like it then.
Will loves our TikTok. So
I know.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've roasted you twice with your Chacos,
we didn't talk about the snow that happened last night. It snowed here in Minnesota. If you don't live in Minnesota, so.
Wow, that was a really good topic. Thank you for sharing.
Yep, there we go. Next topic. Cross that one off the list.
Next topic. Speaking of TikTok, I saw on a TikTok, someone had gotten their hand injured and the skin on the pad of their thumb must have gotten ripped off or something happened to it. And so to replace
what kind of freaking...
You know my TikTok feed is insane.
No, what like kind of transition was that?
I don't know. I just really want to talk about this.
Okay, all right, okay, KKK.
So...
Not KKK, sorry. I did not mean it like that.
We do not condone...
Please don't cancel us.
Well, this might cancel us. So... to replace that pad of skin that was missing, they took a skin graft from the man's groin area and put it onto the pad. And then there was like hair sticking out of it, and it was kind of like ball sack looking.
I feel like your groin doesn't have a thick layer of skin. Is your skin the same thickness all the way around your body?
I'm gonna guess no.
Like I feel like
That's a good question.
I feel like your groin region doesn't have like a thick layer of skin. Like, I mean, I feel like it's just like a thin layer and then just like meat. Like
meat.
Like muscle. like muscle.
Ew. What a visual.
Catch that audio.
But wait, this is not the groin right here. You think this is the groin?
Isn't this like inside part your groin?
This is your thigh right here.
I think you might have your anatomy wrong. Let me look this up.
You have your anatomy wrong.
I'm gonna look up groin. Groin.
You might want to go on private browsing.
Region.
Oh, sorry.
What just happened?
I just knocked over my
groin region. Let's look up a picture.
Well, and it might vary from.
Oh, so you're going back on your take here.
No. I'm saying it might vary from, or it would vary from male to female.
Okay, I'm right. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm seeing a lot of anatomical penises.
Oh, wonderful. Why don't you just Google like what area is the groin? Well, because when groin
region in human body. I always thought it was like the inside.
Well, I think it
like this, the V part kind of, and then like the inside of your leg. I thought that was your groin.
Well, I think it is part of your inside of your leg.
Okay, but so I'm right.
You were pointing to like the middle of your inner
thigh. I wasn't. I was like right here.
All right.
I'm not gonna touch my junk on the podcast. Jeez.
Well, I didn't ask
Jeez,
you
jeez,
to. I did
jeez.
not ask you to.
Okay, we're going to get demonetized if
Yeah.
someone sees
But
her.
anyways, my question is, if you had that kind of accident and you had to take skin from your groin and then like grew hair like that and it was clearly like just, groin looking skin on your
Okay,
thumb,
yeah.
would you do it?
Yeah. Why would you not want skin on your thumb?
Groin skin on your
Groin skin?
thumb?
Yeah, who cares?
Ew, if there's hair growing from it?
Yeah, who cares?
Ew. Okay, maybe I'm just more grossed out by it than you are, but
Sorry, I'm just untangling my cord here.
like long, curly, coarse hair.
Well, I don't have a lot of hair to begin with on my body, so I'd be fine. I'm like a naked mole rat. The other day, I wore green pants and like military green pants and then a black shirt. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I look like fucking Kim Possible right now.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. You looked a little military-esque, I will say.
I did. It's a good look though. It's a solid look.
See, the army camo and like how that's kind of enclosed design sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're not in the army and
I
you wear
don't
that for like a style,
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I don't wear it. I don't have like anything camo, I don't think.
I won't say who I know has
Hey.
that.
What?
I was saying I won't say who I know has that where I'm like, tacky?
Who?
Question mark?
Oh my God. I think you should say it.
No! Don't out me like that.
Okay. All right.
Don't do it. Anyways, well, I'm glad that now I know that you would do that. I just was grotesque.
I would do that because I have like no hair on my body, so it doesn't
That's
matter.
a lie, but
All right. What do you want to talk about next? Oh, let's talk about the best restaurant that we went to on Friday for Arian's birthday.
Yeah. We went to. I'm gonna botch it, but I'm gonna.
It's Gayu Kaku, I think. Kaku. Gayu.
Gyu
Kaku. It's GUY
We sound
space
so white.
KAKU.
What is that?
That is what it's called.
Okay. Well, it's a Japanese barbecue in the uptown area of Minneapolis, and it is delightful. And we had the worst meat farts of our life, or I had the worst meat farts of my life afterwards.
The worst meat farts.
It was bad. It was really bad.
I mean, it was Japanese barbecue. It was almost better. I think it was better than Hoban.
And Hoban is a Korean barbecue. Just so we get that straight.
Yep.
I just loved that for the bang for your buck. So for 4 people, it was what? It's $160.
It was $160 for 4 people, and you got like 4 appetizers. Like, granted, you shared the appetizer, so you didn't get a ton. But still, you got like, I think it was like 6 different appetizers, and then we got like almost like 7 or 8 different types of meat.
Yeah.
And then we got s'mores at the end.
Yeah.
Plus miso soup and then salad, and it was a lot of freaking food.
It was like
it started right away.
And it was a good
amazing.
amount where we didn't
yes.
feel like we wanted to die after.
Right. Hoban, the problem is I feel like the meat is always so expensive there.
Yeah.
And you don't get that much. And it's not seasoned. Like, I feel like Japanese food is seasoned so, or marinated, I guess. Maybe not seasoned. Seasoned so perfectly. I don't know. I just love Japanese food so much.
I do too.
Hot take, I think Japanese food's better than Korean. I said this before. Yeah.
Are you basing it off?
Also, this Japanese restaurant had better kimchi than I've had at Hoban.
Oh, see, I think the kimchi we get or that's currently in our fridge is so good.
It's not better than the stuff we had.
Are you basing your take of Japanese food being better?
Sushi is Japanese.
Okay. I don't know. I love bulgogi. I love bibimbap. I love now.
But that's one type of meat. Think about all the good marinated meat that we had on Friday. Oh, chef's kiss. I'm starving because we didn't eat lunch now. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about food and now I'm hungry. And now I really want kimchi jjigae, which is Korean.
Are we going to go to that place today?
I mean, we could. We could.
But we have to go grocery shopping too. Or you have to go grocery shopping. Because I'm doing all the video stuff.
Fine, then I'm going to get stuff for myself at Dongyang and nothing for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you should go. It's in Uptown on Lyndale. Is it on Lyndale?
Ooh.
I think it's on Lyndale.
It's right by Uptown, if any of you...
Yeah, it's right by
know
Uptown.
where that is.
So, shout out that place. We should have them sponsor us.
That would be dope.
Oh my God, could you imagine we get like one, even if we just got like one meal like a month for free, that'd be so worth it.
So that'd be 160 times 12 is... I mean, that's a decent amount of money.
Yeah, but I mean, really the cost of it though is not that much for them. It's because they're upcharging you to...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that bad.
That's true.
Let's transition. I want you to talk about your incident at the vet.
Oh!
Should we give a little Daisy update quick?
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out Will. As we discussed before, Daisy...
She keeps peeing on the couch.
And because she has bladder stones.
Yep. And now, also, if you're noticing this nice, like, beautiful gray fleece blanket, what you might not know is that this is a waterproof blanket. We're just giving out all the ads today. This is a Mambi, I think, MAMBE blanket. It's a waterproof blanket, and it's fleece. So we got this. So when we get new couch cushions, if she pees on the blanket, it's fine. We just spray it, then wash it, and then we're good to go. And it doesn't seep through into the couch cushions like it currently is.
So depending if you have cats, if you are into other activities.
Oh, did you hear on the tripod Keith talking about Joybird, the couch that he got from Joybird, I think?
He got a couch from Joybird?
Or what's Joybird?
Joybird is shoes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. He got a couch from somewhere, and they have a pet warranty. So like any damage done by a pet, he gets like
oh wait, no,
replacement.
It is furniture. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
Joybird.
an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
He got a couch with a pet warranty. Are they really expensive?
Well,
Joybird, if you want to sponsor us, we'll sit on your couch for.
Ooh,
We are just giving out all of the fucking sponsorships
I
today.
love how that looks. But this sectional I just clicked on is $3,000.
Oh my God, that's more than the camera we're recording on.
It's beautiful though. Like, look at that.
Oh shit!
It looks really comfy.
It actually does look super nice. So yeah, maybe in the future, Joybird, if you want to sponsor us, shout out you. We like sitting on couches, and we like having our couches protected against pee. So you could definitely sponsor our podcast if you'd like.
Wow.
All right, Megan, I want to hear about this Karen at the vet office. But first, we got to give a little Daisy update.
Well, we did.
Oh, you did?
Well,
did we
kind
already?
of. I mean, her bladder stones are dissolving,
That's
which is
good.
great.
It's positive.
She still has one, though, that the vet can see in the x-ray.
So maybe that's why she's still peeing on their furniture.
But maybe this is TMI. But she now has to stay on special, like, prescription food that is for urinary or bladder care for whenever or however long. So similar to her mother, she has bladder issues. Like mother, like daughter.
Love that. The food's not bad, though. She likes it. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be more bad. It'd be more bad.
Wow.
It'd be horrible if she didn't like the food. That'd be really tough.
Yeah, that would be
But
tough.
she eats anything, so. Just bought her an automatic feeder for Arizona. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Can't wait. And we've spent so much money this weekend.
I know. The other day we were having a serious conversation about like children and when we want to have kids. And now that we've gone through all this shit with Daisy, I'm just like, I thought I was ready, and then I'm not.
I ain't ready for those kid bills. Even though we would have health insurance for that child, but still.
Child.
Isn't it like crazy expensive to have a kid? Like medical insurance doesn't cover a lot of it.
I don't know. I've seen TikToks where women have talked about
Good pronunciation there.
thank you. Where they've talked about how it's been like thousands of dollars after they got discharged.
Like not even in vitro stuff. It's just like normal. Yeah. God, fucking healthcare and don't get me going here. All right. Okay. talk about the Karen. We haven't gotten
yes,
there yet.
yes.
There we go.
So, someone's driving by and probably thinks we're shooting a porno.
Probably.
So
Hey, how we doing?
when I was at the vet, I was sitting there waiting for Daisy to get her little X-ray, and there were adorable dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a note. And this woman comes in, and she just looked like a Karen. She had, maybe this is racial profiling, but she
I was
had.
thinking, you look like you're naked on the bottom half of your body. I'm gonna have to like crop in. I feel like.
I thought that you were already gonna crop in,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
otherwise we're gonna give the viewers
Yeah, you look
not
okay.
much for imagination.
Love that. You should be covering up with a blanket or something.
Sorry, everyone.
There we go.
But she walked in maskless, which, we don't wear masks everywhere, but thank you. Thank you.
I just gave Megan a pillow to cover up her hoo-ha with.
Oh my, you're so dumb. But, it's fine if you're maskless in public. I'm not like,
yeah.
we don't wear masks everywhere, but this vet place that we go has a policy that if you are going inside to wear a mask, which shouldn't be that hard because vet appointments aren't that long.
No one likes wearing a mask. Let's just get that out there. No one enjoys having to wear a mask.
Right.
Like, not since the beginning of the pandemic. No one has liked it.
Yep. And so she comes up and is all huffing and puffing, and she was carrying like an empty cottage cheese container with her, which I was quite confused by. But she was making a huge stink about like the mask policy, and then there was something else with her pets that was happening, and she's like, well, this is ridiculous, and super vocal. And then
I
she's
hate
like,
people.
she walks away. She goes, well, thanks for nothing. You just lost all of my business. And I
Probably
felt,
we don't want your business anyway, lady.
well, probably.
Psychopath.
I just felt so bad for the receptionist because the girl just sat there, like literally didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Just looked so defeated. I'm like,
Sorry about it.
did I ever tell you that Dawn once told me or went on a rant about how like calling people Karen is like kind of like profiling or like stereotyping, and it's just as bad as like slurs and stuff.
Okay. Jesus. There's not a rich history of racist behavior behind calling someone a Karen.
Yeah, I remember
There's not a discriminatory, like, institutional prejudice towards Karens.
I remember
There's a difference. There's definitely a difference.
I remember
He's right. It's a stereotype. But,
It is, but
if the boot fits, right?
I just remember sitting there. I'm like,
I don't know if that sounds
I don't know
right.
if I agree with you, but
I don't know if that
as many
sounds right.
things went with Dawn. You just didn't argue.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
But that was my Karen incident. I've never witnessed like Karen in the wild.
Yeah, I actually haven't either. I don't feel like.
It was quite interesting, I
Yeah.
must say.
Should we talk about quickly the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
Oh,
Do you have any thoughts on it so far?
I
I've
mean,
watched video clips, so I don't know if I have a full formation of a thought, but
I really haven't watched a whole lot. I just saw that one clip where he's like
Where he's
breaking
crying.
down and crying.
the little bitch boy is crying.
And I just like I was kind of listening to a clip and how he was just answering every single question with I don't know.
Yeah. So the clips that I was watching, it was with the prosecution basically talking to him about what happened or cross-examining him. And a couple of quick things to note. I smell pee. Oh my God.
It wasn't me. Just let me put that out there.
God, the things we do for the listeners.
I know.
Oh my God. Because we have no other place in our house that gets good natural lighting like this.
I know.
Okay, but anyway, the judge in this case, holy shit. This dude, okay, just from the way that he talks down upon the prosecution, makes it seem like he's an old man. Like, I don't know what his political views would be. I'm assuming right wing because he lives in Wisconsin. But like you can tell, like he's like that generation. Like he's old, and he's that generation of like, if you don't listen to me, I'm gonna yell at you. And like there have been multiple videos I've watched of him like with the jury out, obviously, but him like berating the prosecution because they, in his view, they did something wrong. Yeah, it's wild. It is a wild. And then my favorite thing is the defense attorney. It's kind of funny. The defense attorney, he's very animated. He's doing a lot of like, oh my god, what is this? He also I saw a TikTok last night. He also said that one of the pictures or video, I think it was a picture that the prosecution was trying to use as evidence, was taken on an iPad/iPhone, and he said you can't trust iPads or iPhones because Apple, when you zoom in and you change Apple's, he said logarithm. I don't know what that means. I think logarithm is not anything to do with the phone. I could be wrong. I don't know. But he's like the logarithms in the phone, or the iPad, whatever it was, change and distort what's actually reality. So we don't know if it's real or not. Basically trying to make the defense that like it was not Kyle in the picture or whatever.
Oh my god.
Also, when he was crying on the stand, my god, he just sounds like a fucking idiot too. Mm-hmm. Like hearing him talk, okay, this is judgmental.
Oh, here we go. I'm excited.
But he sounds like he has like a mental disability, like a delay. Like he sounds like he has like he's mentally challenged. And I don't mean that as a joke. I mean that seriously. Like, have you heard him talk?
Yeah, I just keep hearing him say, I don't know. I feel like he's been prompted by the defense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To just act coached. Dumb.
Yeah. He's been coached because, like, the thing that I'm realizing about, okay, you know when you, like, grow up, we're growing up, and you realize that, like, no one knows what the fuck is going on, even adults. Like, even leaders, like, this whole pandemic thing has really shown that, like, leaders in place don't really know what's going on either. Like, they don't know what they're doing either. And I feel like I've never watched a trial, like, full on. Like, even the George Floyd, it wasn't George Floyd's trial. It was Derek Chauvin's trial. Mm-hmm. Even watching that trial, I didn't see it to the extent of what I'm seeing now. And it's just like, it seems so childish at its core. And maybe it's just because this judge doesn't get along with this prosecution and they're really not getting along with each other. But it just seems so childish in the sense of like the judge is like the principal at school and you have two sides arguing two things and they both think that they're right. And the judge is like coming down from the top and like saying, oh, this is how it is. Like, it just seems so childish and seems like this process of the court and like, it just seems so antiquated and so, I don't know. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but it just seems like from my perspective, it's clear what Kyle Rittenhouse did. Yes, he might have been fearful for his life, but he fucking shot and killed 2 people, I think it was.
I think.
And like, basically, the defense is just saying that you can't prove that he wasn't in fear of his life. So it's like, it's all just like a big he said, she said thing.
Yeah.
And like the evidence, like, in like most murder cases, you know, it's like the evidence is like, oh, it was this boot print and that's how we know it was this person. Or like it was like this. In this case, it's like you're trying to prove or disprove like if he was fearful of his life, which is nearly impossible to do.
Or intent, I feel like, because like he had driven from...
Right.
Illinois.
It's nearly impossible to say like it was his intent because he claims that he was like a fucking medic or whatever.
Yeah.
My asshole. Just because you wear a fanny pack with some band-aids in it and like some first aid supply does not mean that you're a medic.
Well, and wasn't he just like a cadet in the fire like
Oh
volunteer?
yeah, he claimed he was like a firefighter or whatever, and then like he was like in a junior program or something like that. He's 17, so I think, or he was 17 at the time of of when he shot people.
I find this very unfortunate that if he was a black youth,
Oh yeah, he'd be fucking crucified.
Right, and he would not get a fair trial. And he's just like,
and for everyone who's like, oh well, race doesn't have anything to do with this, I think we all know the case for that. Mm-hmm. It's just the same. It's like, I don't know. It's like the whole like, this kid is gonna get off, and I think a majority of the country sees this and goes, that's not probably right. But in the eyes of the law, like, it might be legal for him to say he was in self-defense, so he shot other people. I don't know. I think it's just fucking bullshit. There's also a video that came out that the judge wouldn't allow as evidence where Kyle, I think, okay, I could be spewing misinformation here, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh God.
It was Kyle in the video, and he's recording like looting happening at a store. And he says, like, I want to like go and get my AR-15 and shoot these N-words. It was like people like looting and taking all the stuff, and they were majority black. And he said that, but the judge didn't want to admit that as evidence because it was, I don't know why.
Oh,
yeah,
because he's a good white boy who has a bright future ahead of him.
Bright future. It's just like that Brock Turner. Remember when he raped that girl and he was caught raping the girl behind the dumpster, and he got let off because they didn't want to ruin his life. Jesus Christ. I hate. Yep. Okay, now I'm all worked up.
I know. This just.
It's so dumb. All right. Anyway, let's.
On a more positive note, I don't even know if we have anything on a more positive note, to be honest.
Okay, so I guess we can transition into this. Let's just say, for shits and gigs, that he is not. I don't actually think that he. It sounds like he has a mental delay, but let's just say he doesn't, and that's just his personality. So here's your perplexing question of the week. Good transition there. Does nature shape our personalities more than nurture, or does nurture shape our personalities more than nature?
You mean like biologics, like genetics?
Like nature being like your genetics, yep, versus nurture, like obviously your surroundings and who you grow up with, your parents. I think it's a very clear answer for me.
See,
I think we're a case study in this.
I don't think it's as clear for me because, like, my parents. No, listen. Hear me. You asked me a question. I have the hypothetical floor here, sir.
Okay.
So, my first thought is that. Okay. Let me set the stage for what I'm going to say. So we're both adopted, obviously, correct. And my parents nurtured me to be a good Catholic girl, and look where I am now. Okay,
but I would. Okay, keep going. I would argue something in that point, though. Keep going, though.
And I just don't. Maybe you think differently, but I feel like I don't act like my parents.
But here's what I would say to that is that I think you were very influenced by your surroundings. Whereas like for me, I feel like I was influenced positively by my I'm not saying, okay, that came out wrong. Not saying that your parents negatively influenced you, but I'd say I took the best parts of my parents' personalities and put them into my own personality, right? Like, I feel like I'm very much like my dad in that sense. With you, I feel like your parents were more strict and that's nurture. And so you rebelled against that and formed your personality around the rebellion of that rather than like the
But I think
cohesion
it might
of
have just been in my nature to be, well, like I was
It's in your nature to be rebellious?
No, well, maybe. Let's hope not. I don't know. I was talking to Bibiana, my therapist who left me. Just kidding. She didn't leave me. I'm not that crazy.
She kind of did, but
well, she moved on to better things.
Yeah.
Than me.
She has a life.
But we were actually talking about this where it's like, I don't know, like how we were talking about religion and our differences and like how I just from a very young age didn't really believe in God or Catholicism, Christianity, whatever. And I just like am very open-minded. And she's like, well, it makes sense in her opinion because going back to my roots and my ancestors. No, but seriously, going back, it's like my birth mother confirmed there's a long history of Buddhism in my family. And I don't know, I just like thinking about like other possibilities and like spirituality.
So okay. So you think
I think
religion is, and how you think about religion is nature?
Yeah,
Is
honestly.
biological?
Honestly,
how
I
do you
think
explain
it can
Aaron
be.
then?
Well, no, I think it can come down to like if you are like if you
I would fully disagree.
No,
with
if
this
you have
point.
a personality of like you're just like more like closed-minded to things, obviously you're not going to be more open to other things outside of like your religion that you grew up in and believed in.
I would fully disagree with you on this point.
Oh shit! A fairly
I love
riff.
I love how you call yourself open-minded, yet you are a very open-minded person, but it's funny to hear you call yourself open-minded and then yet deny that there would be a presence of like a god of some sort. Isn't that kind of like
here's what I'm gonna say.
Ironic?
Hold my hand. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think maybe
I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just merely pointing out the fact that it's ironic that you're saying you're open-minded, but you deny.
Well, no, I am open-minded to the possibility of there being some like Santa man,
some being in the sky,
some Santa man in the sky.
Yeah,
but I don't need that to fulfill my life.
Yes.
And I don't live my life off of the fear that if I don't do X, Y, and Z things, if I don't go to church, that I'm going to go to hell.
Correct. Okay. That's fair.
And in fact, I would prefer to go to hell because I like hot showers.
What a line. Clip that one. Oh my God. What?
Hell in a handbasket.
Oh my God. Jesus.
I don't know. I wish Bibiana was here because we actually had a really interesting conversation about like...
Is she atheist?
I actually think she's Buddhist.
You think she thinks she's Buddhist?
No. I think
like
she
doesn't
actually...
know if she is or not?
Stop. I actually think she is... You're not... I think that she actually is Buddhist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because she was saying that she doesn't go to like Christian churches. She doesn't celebrate Christmas, but she knows a lot about Buddhism and like studied it.
So why do you still celebrate Christmas?
Because I like gifts, duh. I like that holly jolly fucking merry spirit.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
But do you see?
I totally get what you're saying. Yeah.
That's where I'm saying I
don't worry. But here's the thing. I don't live my life in fear of God. Like I'm not.
Clip that.
I am not like. There are some Christians that are like, be fearful of the Lord.
I'm a God-fearing man.
It's God-fearing. I love when people put that in their Instagram bio. God-fearing man, God-fearing mom, God-fearing woman. It's like, oh, that's kind of kinky.
Kinky.
It's like the person you pray to, you're afraid of them.
Daddy God.
The person that you think is in control of your whole life,
yeah.
Like you're afraid of them. That's
right.
not healthy. I don't know. I don't think God controls my life either.
He doesn't have everything pre-planned for you?
No, I don't believe that.
He didn't plan us swiping right on each other?
No, I don't believe that. I believe that we have some autonomy to our lives. I actually do. I actually do think that. I don't think that our lives are pre-planned and predestined.
But we were destined.
We were destined
to meet each other.
Yes, we were. Oh my God, so sweet. Okay, let's wrap this up. Do you want to do an ad? I want you to do an ad. This podcast
For Christians?
Remember? Oh. No, I want you to do an ad for your parents. Let's
like
do it for
selling them?
Like we did last week, remember? Our segment where we did ads for our friends? No, okay. Actually, I want you to do an ad for one of my friends. You get to pick who.
I'll do Kyle because I know he listens.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
let me channel
ASMR. My mouth is like on my microphone right now.
That's nice.
Yep.
Okay, so hi, I'm Kyle. I am very sweet and I will treat you right. I promise to take care of you for the rest of my life. If you...
Thought you were going to rhyme there.
My brain just wasn't thinking that quickly.
If you
choose to be my friend. I don't like hunting and shooting
he hunts
deer.
though.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. I love babies and my wife and my 2 dogs and LeBron and...
Wow, this is a shitty ad. Kyle, I'm sorry. Jesus.
And I love beer. And
let's wrap this shit up. What the fuck?
And I am just a wee good lad.
My God. Okay, let's wrap this up.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry. This was really bad.
That was
I'm
horrible.
Sorry.
Okay, my turn.
Okay.
Give me someone. Oh, God, Will is going to pound me this week.
What?
In fantasy football.
Oh. I was going to say, this is not something I was aware of.
Yeah. What about Asian Molly?
She doesn't really listen, though. I don't think
That's fine. You can send it to her.
No, do my brother.
No.
Do Irene.
Okay. All right, let me just think here.
Oh, we didn't even talk about praise God. Praise.
Oh, we can talk about that next week. We're running out of time here.
All right.
All right, Irene. Okay, I got it. Wait. How are we doing? Wait, time. How are we doing these again? I can't remember.
This was your fucking idea.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Stupid.
Hi. I'm Aaron. I'm a ginger. I once spoke in tongues, but now I'm an atheist. I love to praise Jesus in the nighttime and the devil in the daytime. I listen to way too much Joe Rogan. But I'm going to become a medical professional, which seems ironic, but is completely normal. Call me for all your medical needs, especially if you're at the VA. That's my ad for Aaron.
That was really good.
Thanks. Was that good?
That
Right.
was.
Let's
stellar.
wrap this shit up. All right. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. You just, whatever. Thanks so much for listening. Follow us on all social medias at The Fairly Odd Asians. Just like on the board. We will keep this sign. I hope one day that we can keep this and sell it with our signatures on it and be like, oh my God, this is the first hand-designed visual on their podcast.
We should actually go to Dong Yang today if you are up to it.
I don't want to go grocery shopping and go to Dong Yang.
I'd pay for food.
Okay, yeah, maybe then. All right. Thanks so much for listening. Follow us on all social medias. We
love
you. Peace out, people.
Praise God.
Praise God. Praise Jesus.
Praise be.